Ready, ready! Black jet! Jet! Sweet, sweet! Ready, go! Down, ready! Shift! Level, level! Move, blue, blue! Here we go, ready! Blue 22, blue 22! Squid, hey, move! Why did he go? Down, ready! Jet, shift! Hey, move! Jet! Shift! Slide, slide! Slide, slide! Ready, go! Down, ready! Red 54, red 54! Hey, move! Right! Return! Go, go! Ready! White 20 up, jet! Hydra, hydra! Rock, rock, rock! Go, go! Ready! Shift! Freeze, freeze! Where did he go? Ready, ready! Hey, move! Western, western, go! Down, ready! Walk, jet! Booster, booster! Q, Q! Jet, jet! Sweet, ready, go! Here we go, ready! Go, go! I'm the best in the game! Down, ready! Red 80! Red, go, go! That's all you got? Down, ready! Flag, chip! Squid, squid, squid! Ready, go! Ready! Blue, slide, slide! Where did he go? Ready! Black 88, black 88! Red, ready, go! Ready, ready! Blue 22, go, go! Down, ready! Black 14, hey, move! Go, go! Here we go, ready! Red 54, red 54, where did he go?
Good job, D.
Another day, down, ready! White, go! Down, ready! Blue, ready, go! Ready! White, and go, go! Ready!
us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. The postseason rolls on with the Myrtle Beach Bowl. It's the LSU Tigers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And the point after is good.
Ohio State 7, LSU. Number 96.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not wide enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Offense with jumbo personnel. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Plows through the defense. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Under fire. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Harris. Could be an alley. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Tigers are flying down the field. Handoff, Caden Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. LSU right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look,
going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
one of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick release by the QB. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. Running inside. It's Berry. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, LSU!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun on third down, Sayin. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all five guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Sayin. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check on the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Lined up in the gun on third down, Sayin. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
The Buckeyes will try to convert on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. Sayin to throw for it on fourth. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
There we go. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll start on the ground with Durham. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. LSU quick to the line. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right now.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Good, disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lets it fly. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Berry. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Just feeds the running back.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. to the air. It's Levin. Fires to the middle. Grabs it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown LSU!
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Here's Sayin to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Upstairs to make the catch. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Here's Durham one more time. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
They'll run it on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. LSU right back to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. Got a little grass. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. There he goes. 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And that one will give them the lead. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line, corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He wants to change this route. Throwing, say it. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Say it. Throws to the wideout. Smith with the grab over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Touchdown, Ohio State! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The extra point here would tie the game. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Running inside, it's Berry. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Tigers want to move quickly.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up. But they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, 1st down and more. There's a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Caught in the backfield, it's Berry. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Unloads quickly. Touchdown, Tigers. They move on top here on the fourth. The Tigers are back on top. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the fourth.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. The run inside. It's Jackson.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Breaks into the open. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeye. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The Buckeyes with an answer. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Breeze. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Number 97, set to get this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watkins. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Fires to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. LSU quick to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Levin. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Goes high to pull it in. We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out. He was so poised, knowing that those big fellas up front, they had it all taken care of.
We'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Berry. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Running inside, it's Berry. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Takes it the other way. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, 4th quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary and the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
Zings it complete to the right. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And even though he gets tackled down in bounds with no timeouts, I think you have time here to clock it quickly and then get your field goal unit out there.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout, LSU.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Trying to impose their will with the run. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an ideal situation, but when you get yourself backed up like that, and it's 3rd and eternity, you put yourself in a bad situation. He almost climbed out of it single-handedly. Nice run, nice effort by the running back.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Rushes on him. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Got out of trouble and throws. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play.